Okay guys, Rooster here in Tennessee, and mixing it up a little bit here. Like to do different stuff when we do test videos, break up some of the monotony. This is a 4-pill 2879C with biasing and delay. It's in the smaller cabinet, the regular 4-pill cabinet if you will. Take a look at it there. No remote jack on this one, kind of confined for space on these, so no remote jack on this guy. But we're going to test it with the RCI X9, and I've got two of these left. I'm probably going to keep one. I may keep this one that's hooked up right now. I've got two of them left though, so if I keep this one, I'll just have one left. But I do plan to get some more of them. Just kind of want to do a test video and show you. You know, a lot of people buy an amp and then they wonder what radio to run with it, what's a good fit radio. And then some people buy this RCI X9 and they wonder what amp they can hook to it. I recommend a 4-pill 2879C. I do not recommend a 4-pill standard because, in my opinion, the RCI X9 does a little bit much for the 4-pill standard. You're looking at 150 to 170 watts. Depending on where you've got the RF power set at, they'll fall off a little bit if you've got it all the way down. We're just going to set it up for overall dead key coming out of this amp. We're going to set it for 150 watts. Now that's not 150 watts out of the radio dead key. That's 150 watts with the radio and the amp engaged. So overall, we're going to be dead keying around 150 watts. Real safe number for the 4-pill 2879C. And again, this one is pending sold. This amp is. I haven't got payment on it yet because I haven't sent an invoice on it yet. I wanted to test it and make sure everything was good with it before I sent the invoice out. So that being said, we're going to run the RCI X9. We'll test it AM sideband and show you how it does. We're at 14.7, so definitely not volting the 2879C. If we had our amp and our radio on a separate power supply, I would crank the voltage up a little bit. But we're really just loafing this thing. So that being said, first thing we're going to do, we're going to start on AM and we're going to give it an audio here, just show you what kind of current we're drawing. That's about 120 watt dead key. Let's turn that up a little bit. There we go. Hello, 73 amps. If it cuts out my microphone, I'm about to have to put a different mic on here. You know, this is my test mic. I've pulled it in and out of radios probably 100 times, so it's got a wire that's a little loose on it over here. Thought something was initially wrong with the radio, but it's good to go. All right, so we're drawing about 73 amps. We'll come over here to the bird meter. Average power. A lot of people just care about average, so we'll show you average power, modulated average power first. There's that 150 watt dead key or so. Hello. High 400s average. Now if we just want to talk into the mic, you know, radio check 1 2 3, radio check 1 2 3, we're radio check 1 2 3, audio. Real authoritative there with the modulation. You can tell it's got a lot of modulation the way it's holding the average power up pretty high. So let's go to PEP. Again, the amp is capable of more. We're not maxing it out with this radio by any means. But this is PEP. Audio, little PEP. What can you do for me with a little PEP? Audio, check, 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 audio. 900 plus PEP. Excuse me. We'll go to sideband. I should have just left that on peak. It's going to do a little bit less on sideband. I think this radio does a shade less. But still should do pretty good. Oh, check, check, audio, check, check, audio, check, check, audio. You hear my relay clicking? Duh, I forgot to put it in sideband mode. Check, check, audio, audio, check, check, audio. So 800 plus. And that's because the radio doesn't do quite as much PEP in a sideband. Show you what it draws. Sideband, it's probably going to draw a good bit more. Audio, check, audio. Yeah, getting in the high 80s there. Audio, radio, check, 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 audio, radio. Yep, high 80s on the current draw on sideband. So, just a little demonstration for you guys. Show you how the RCI X9, it interacts with the 4-pill C. You know, you could run an 8-pill with one of these if you wanted to underdrive it and just kind of loaf it around. But the minimum I would recommend would be a 4-pill 2879C. Just spend the extra money and get the C transistors. Don't be trying to overdrive the standards and saving yourself 150 bucks or whatever it's going to cost you in the long run. So if you're looking for an amp for one of these, you've already got a high dollar radio, go ahead and spend the extra money to get the 2879C. I'm not saying that because I make any more money off of them. I probably make about the same. So I'm just saying, for your overall well-being, if this is something you're considering, just bite the bullet and get the 2879C. That's it, guys. RCI X9 Fatboy 4-pill C box. The C box is pending sold. Do have an RCI X9, possibly 2 in stock. Rooster in Tennessee, roostercb.com. Catch you guys later. See you, bye.